Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go now. Jarren Duran digs in now. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Anthony launched a homer in his most recent game. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone! He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 5 on the season. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Popped up. Sajazi under it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Now batting Tristan Casas.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. That's his 50th career homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Trevor Story at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. But 2-round trip. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ryan Baio. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Got him. 1 out. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox already leading. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. And a big swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
McGreevy measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Two down. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now Carlos Narvaez. The 0-1 fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Narvaez tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Durbin on at first, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now it's the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the air to left center, Church gets under it. Out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. A single and a run scored and a walk. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 4-zip.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Church moving under this one. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a back here at St. Louis. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Bounce to third, Durbin. Tosses across to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And here is Pedro Pajes. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Mason Wynn in the box now. Takes strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On a line out towards center. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sajazi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Tag. He scores. They're on the board, 4-1. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Popped up, Rafaela under it. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back here in St. Louis, Wilyer Abreu steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Here's Wynn for 1. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one lifted to left. Nootbaar settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Boston. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hitting the air out to center field. Anthony takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That was a sweeper, but it missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
On the ground. Slings to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Gets under it and pops it up. Sajazi has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group. You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So, man aboard, Nolan Gorman. Next up for the Cardinals.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Oh.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Pajes in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Man at first, 1 away. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Up next.
And down the shortstop, Mason Wynn. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Pereira, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Church on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. And that one in the air, center field. Church should have this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Sajazi, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Story sends it over to first. A great play deep in the hole. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. The Redbirds trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. To the right side. Contreras takes it to the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. The strikeout victim his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. The Red Sox back in the ballpark. Let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. New pitcher on now, Richard Fitz. He's been so good against lefties. Digging in, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Out to center. Church drops steps, heads back on it. 2 down.
Up next for the
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Nice grab. And they get the out. The Red Sox back here in St. Louis. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So digging in, Alec Burleson. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nootbaar stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's Nolan Gorman. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Stops it on a slide, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Pages in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. And the count 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Story there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One away. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
And a big swing and a miss. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Number 67, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Stanek warming up as well. That's a little bit low. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Carlos
for the Red Sox,
Narvaez.
Catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Popped up first base side. Sajazi gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And he grounds one to the right side. Story sends it over to first. Got the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Church in the box again. Takes a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up.
And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That's out to center field. Church on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Could pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And it's second. He's trying for third. This ball's chopped on the ground. He steps on the bag. Now 2 out. So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side of the foul. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Off the base of the wall. in to score from third. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Gorman under it. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now back here in St. Louis. Dominant coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast booth. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
Here's the 0-2. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Nootbaar stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Cardinals down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. That one ripped, but foul. Out to short, Rafaela. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Out towards left center. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox. Bottom of the 9th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the 3rd baseman, Nolan Gorman. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Paez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge.
And now Alex Cora. Aroldis Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
They're down to their final strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end.
That's ripped into the outfield. Lunging, but it gets down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
The 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up.